got some squid action here, dude. You doing alright, brother? A lot of you guys out there are like CycleCruza, man. You need to get a CBR 1000 triple R. We need to see you back on the CBR. Bring it back. Just don't seem right with you riding this MT-09 and Supermoto, man. You used to rep that CBR life. What's up? Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to tell you what time it is.
Let's go for a ride. Watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
You know, it doesn't matter what motorcycle you're riding, guys. Make sure you're wearing the full gear. And I tell you, I got the best gear. I love this. My favorite helmet, guys. If you wanted links to all my gear, I have this ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet with auto tint shield, motovlog camera, airbag vest to help keep you safe. Boots, all my gear. I always include links in the description and comment section of my videos. Yes. Sounding proper out here in the hood. You know, I see a lot of you guys out here still riding your SuperSports and Superbikes out here on the street, and got your hat on backwards, no helmet, trying to look cool out here on the streets. Really, for a lot of you guys, I always bonk that horn. Defensive riding, baby. That's why if they can't see you, they hear you. You know, it's 2020, and I don't understand why a lot of you riders out here are still riding Superbikes and SuperSports, man. Now, if you don't have a whole lot of money and you do track riding and you ride to the track, and yeah, it makes sense, you know, if you're doing it that way, but it's just really not that enjoyable. It's fun riding the Superbikes and SuperSports on the street. Don't get me wrong, man. I'm not saying it's not, because I had a hell of a time on that 600 double R. And 1000 double R. But I will say that it is so much more enjoyable riding these street fighters that are torquey for the street, and they're tuned for the street. They have all that bottom end grunt down low where you want to, you know, bust the throttle, stoplight to stoplight. You know what I'm saying? Get a little fun that way. Oh my God! You know, it's not all that much fun, you know, having to rev the heck out of the bike, you know, to get it, get the speed out of it, which, you know, the bike, that's why I love the 2012 CBR 1000 double R that I had. I love because it had that bottom end grunt, you know, but they don't make bikes like that really too much anymore. Like the new CBR 1000 triple R, it's a pure track bike. It's top end bike. They don't have the grunt down low, the strong bottom end, like stronger, should I say, bottom end like they used to have. And the new BMW S1000 double R doesn't have the bottom end grunt like it used to have. Now it's a top end bike on the new bike. And so many of the new super bikes and super sports is more of a top end. They're track bikes now, and that makes sense though, because they're great for the track and they're meant for the track. Nowadays you got all of these street fighters out here, so many of them. Like back in the day, we didn't have a big choice of them, man. There was only a few of them, and they were usually heavy, and they weren't all that, nothing exciting. Now, like the MT-09, the MT-10, even the MT-07 is a cool little bike to ride out here, and the BMW S1000R, you've got the CB1000R. I mean, you've got loads of the Kawasaki Z1000. The list goes on and on and on. All these different awesome cool street bikes. They're not big heavy bikes anymore. They're lightweight, they're quick. We got power. Oh, we got power. Oh, we got power, guys. Oh man, hyper boost on. Ah! They got the grunt down low. The great street bike. So it's really stupid to get a super bike or super sport and ride around here on the street. It almost, now honestly, I could, you know, back in the day, you guys used to call me a poser for riding around on that CBR out here on the street. But back then, like I said, they didn't have a ton of street fighters like they do now. Now, honestly, you do look like a poser out here on a super sport or super bike, to be honest with you, because you don't have to be on one of those anymore, man. They got these bikes here for the good times on the streets. So it does kind of make you look like a D-bag out here riding those now, man. But a lot of you guys get caught up on looks of the bike. You ride for the looks of the bike. You ride for, you know, admiration from passerbys, which who could care less? These pedestrians don't care. They may glance at you on your motorcycle, but most don't care, man. A lot of you guys are just in your own head thinking you're this great thing on this beautiful bike, and a lot of people, they don't see the bikes as beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't care about motorcycles. A lot of these people out here in Ohio, they love that. They see on a Harley, they may appreciate it, because there's a lot of Harley lovers out here. Most people ride Harleys and cruisers out here. Sport bikes are the minority here in Ohio, man. We don't have a ton of twisties. It's just long, straight, beautiful country roads, and we got the urban roads out here. But it really just doesn't make sense to ride these track bikes out here on the street. It's just, but hey, if you do, then kudos to you. Hey, as long as you enjoy yourself riding out here, that's all that matters. But a lot of people to ride them, they're highway banditos out here and racing each other out here on the highway, which is just downright stupid in my opinion. But hey, you do what you want to do. But when if you have a real effed up day, when you go down doing 200 miles an hour, you know, don't go around blaming the motorcycle. It was you. The motorcycles get the bad rep. That's the sad part about it. Yeah, let them hear you, man. You see cars inching forward like that, guys, let them hear you. As I said, the defensive riding is what it's about out here on the streets, man. Surviving and just cruising out here, you know what I'm saying? That's what I love about this bike, even though a lot of times you see me just cruising and going slow, but I like to rip the throttle here and there. I love that bottoming grunt. Oh, oh my goodness, you know, forget the Harley, a big $20,000 Harley.
Like I said, if you want a 100 horsepower motor out of it, it's about 4,000 more, and it'll be 107 horse and 102 foot-pound of torque. They literally scoot right out from under you. And if you're looking for just all-out shit to get, then you should be looking at a V-Rod.
Yeah. Which I'm not hating on the Harley. Hey, man, I love all the different motorcycles, but they're overpriced for what you get performance-wise and everything. Get this bike, $9,000. I paid a brand new. It's got all that grunt down low you want. It's lightweight, throw it around, comfortable, sits up right here. That's what I love about this bike, man. It's beautiful. This is, to me, it's like my power cruiser, you know, that also can be used as a sport bike. That's the way I see this bike. My hooligan bike is my 2019 YZ450FX Supermoto. Go over. Hey, baby. That's my #1 most fun bike. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Like why? Tell me. You tell me. Why should I be riding a street legal track bike out here on the street? Like, what enjoyment do you get being crouched down on the bike and doing street legal speeds out here and ripping it here and there? Yeah, you get some enjoyment, don't get me wrong. Anything on two wheels, it's fun riding them. I had a great time on the CBR, but it's so much better just sitting up here naturally comfortable here, and I got this nice torque at my fingertips here, and that's good. That's what you want. That's what you need. But I just want you guys to be on two wheels, so that's all that matters to me, man. That's why I do these videos, to help motivate people to get a motorcycle. I wish you guys all the best out here. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel. Check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. Deuces.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.